Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Power to the Buster, and this is the channel for reviews. Uh, can't really say first looks, but looks at action figures from Marvel to Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, those things. And yeah, I was in my local Walgreens, and which is the hot spot nowadays, and they had the Venom wave. Well, they had these two. The cashier said some guy came and bought like two of every other figure. So, yeah, I have one of those in the area. As I stated before, it's not nothing new, but still, it's frustrating. And yeah, I got these other guys out here for a height comparison. But yeah, I have the Venom figure and Spider Ham, which I think they left this one, the scalpers, because the box is pretty beat up, if you can see here, and damaged. It's like it's been through it, man. Like I don't know what happened here, but yeah, it's pretty bad news there. I don't want none of the figures from this wave, besides the Carnage and Venom. The rest of the characters I have like no connection to. Um, So once I get those will be resold, possibly as a lot. I'm gonna have to take a hit as usual, cash wise, but you know, I don't want to have figures around that I have no space or room for. I don't really know much about Spider Ham, which I want to call Spider Pig. Besides a comic book I had as a kid that was Peter Porker, I believe, and I didn't even read it because at the time it's like, yeah, this is ridiculous, and just toss it to the side. So I have no connection with this character. I mean, it's a cool figure. If I did, then this would be right up my alley. His legs doesn't move. He has a mouth under here, which I did not expect. His stomach goes out that far. Um, as a pre-pose figure, I guess I don't know, with that gap though. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. I mean, I can't say I guess it is, but his legs doesn't move, which even Rocket Raccoon and other smaller characters than this guy legs move. It looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good as is, but I I don't have no need for it. I have no attachment to the character. So, and yeah, that's pretty much what you see is what you get. He came with the piece, which I don't have this pegged in all the way. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. It's kind of hard. Okay, I got it. But Venom, I'm giving a height reference here with these guys. But Venom, his head sits kind of low right here. And he's not really meant, because of the way his legs is going out, to stand up straight, which I wanted a more massive. If these legs were a little bit longer, that would be even better. But uh, you know, he's taller than Cyclops, so there's that. Um, the paint is a little fuzzy on mine's, right here. In fact, what other figure? In fact, both Venoms are a little fuzzy. Let's see. Yeah, this one has a line through it, a little sloppiness here, but I don't know. This isn't really neither Venom. I mean, this is more okay, but neither Venom is the Venom logos that I'm into. Like this lightning logo isn't what I'm into. The normal, I know that's a standard one, but I'm more into the ones that goes out like this, the legs. So yeah, and that's like everyone else said who reviewed these. That's the reissue of the previous Venom, uh, just with a different head sculpt. Which I have to track down that Venom, the previous one, because I believe it had different hands. I don't know. It's more my speed. Technically, this one the exclusive is, I guess, the new head and the Eddie Brock head. Which, when you put this thing on, it looks massive to the figure. Like, and it's an ugly head sculpt. Like, I don't know. I don't get Eddie Brock from here. I mean, I don't know. But before I get back to that, yeah, this thing also has a purple tint to it. I had a here's the back of it. I had a Venom comic shop one. I don't know if it was Diamond Select or what, but he came with an unmasked Peter Parker, well, Spider Man, like stuck against the wall, and they had him in two colors. One was this purpley color, like this, and the other was black. I had the black one. I didn't really care for the purplish color, which is why it's kind of eating at me that we have this in a purplish color. I would have even preferred a bluish tint over purple. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I'm going to swap this guy out if they do come up with a black version or blue tint. So, yeah, there's that. Again, here's the pork rind. The head looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep this head. I'm gonna keep the pork rind for sure. Uh, and you know, while I'm talking, I might even wind up keeping Spider Ham. But yeah, it looks cool. I'm digging it. Uh, let's see. Because again, my ultimate goal is to be Marvel vs. Capcom-ish of these guys. So the Brock head is there, but let's see. It's a huge head. Like, I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't fit the body that well. Let me get him into the We Are Venom pose. But yeah, this one, I'm noticing, and also this Venom, because again, the Marvel's Capcom thing, I would have rather had a blue tint to it. So yeah, here's Brock. Head is a little large. Let me see if I get my impersonation on. We are Venom. That's probably brutal. It sounds good in my head, but it's probably gonna sound terrible outside. And yeah, this guy is also pretty hard to stand up. Like, I kind of had that issue with Cyclops. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just this specific figure. I haven't heard anyone else having this problem, but yeah. But from the side, the head looks okay. It's not as large, but from the front, it's like his name should be Flint Marco. Yeah, that's what he looked like. Put the throwback head on. I kind of like the little neck piece though. So here's the this head. Again, my version of all these characters is Marvel's Capcom. So, and also my joints are kind of loose. Check it out. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I've been finding a few figures with joints like that. And one other thing, I tried to pull his horns out with the hot water method to get them like this, and it was like this for a while. I want to say like overnight it stayed like this, but with this figure, for whatever reason, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't here before, it formed, let me see if I get it to focus, a line. Yeah, like this, a seam line had occurred. Now if that line and this little mark here, now if this was already there, let me know on your guys' figures, but I don't recall it being there. And once I put it in the once I put it in the boiling hot water, that line was there. Well, actually, after I put in the hot boiling water, I did the technique of folding them outward to look like, Wolverine, and placed it under ice cold water. Yeah, and that happened. In fact, it's like even more uneven ish. It's even a lot softer. So, yeah, I don't know. Customizing things isn't my thing, and it's not something I'm going to do again. Also, I recall people complaining about this part being dark. Let's see, darker than the figure down here on the belt. But it's not the case on this one. I don't know. Maybe this is like a second run where it's a little better. The paint's a little sloppy right here. But yeah, it's not dark like everyone was complaining about. It's not even dark at all, technically. So yeah, it's he's got the typical bad guy pose, pelvis out, so forth. Um, Missing his arm. Yep. So gotta find Magneto now. If I don't find him this week, might have to go to eBay. I don't know. I might have to just shell out the $25 because I think I seen him about $25. The Magneto. I don't want the Magneto either. I just want the head sculpt and the arm for Apocalypse. So yeah, guys, that is. Oops, make sure I don't fall. That is my video checking out these guys. Also, here's the back of Venom. Got the peg hole. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Power to the Buster. Out.